getting into goth music is it kind of goes back because there wasn't any such thing as goth music when I was a kid. I grew up in a southern town in South Florida, very redneck, very religious area. I had the misfortune of attending a Christian academy for kindergarten and first grade, and largely because the church was so opposed to rock and roll. I got very into rock and roll. And then in my teens I started playing the drums, got involved in live sound, and started playing in nightclubs and doing sound and stuff, and sneaking into clubs when I was underage, and Studio One and Limelight and Pyramid and the Bank and stuff like that. Alternative music is usually where the expression of change in the zeitgeist is first to be found. The artists, visual artists, musical artists, literary artists, the creative people that move within the underground scene tend to be the ones who are on the cutting edge. They tend to be the ones who are the avant-garde. They tend to be the ones who are thinking about what kind of future they want. As a DJ, I like to have a strong sense of history in what I'm doing. Like, I like to relate music through its context as well as through its key or its rhythm. I've done a couple of thousand events, more than a couple of thousand events in my 13 years as a DJ. I've had a lot of opportunity to explore a lot of different music. Everybody relates to music in their own way. We all have connections to music. Like, you'll hear a song that reminds you of a time that you were in this place or that place, or knew this person or that person, or and when you observe the way that people interact with music around you, well, that's what a DJ needs to do when you're on the dance floor. When you're playing to a dance floor, you have to take that energy in from the dance floor, put it back out, only amplify it, and then take it back in, and then amplify it and put it back out again. If you're not relating to the audience, you're not doing a good job as a DJ. I'm not a genre DJ. Now, the reason that I don't focus on one particular genre, first of all, it's limiting. When I play in a goth club, I bring a lot of music from different places, a lot of different, instead of just, well, what's on this label, what's on that label, what's in this top 10, what's in that top 10. I try to bring elements from outside of the typical places, because historically speaking, when the genre sort of originated, it didn't just like spring up, born complete, with a complete vision and a complete look and a complete sound. What it was an amalgamation of, a whole bunch of different things from a whole bunch of different places. If you don't continue to infuse that life in from different places, then it rapidly starts to spiral in on itself and becomes a parody of itself. I like to bring in stuff like I've brought in a lot of elements like drum and bass elements and stuff, break beats and things. And the fresh stuff is not coming from the same sources. You gotta keep digging when you really want to find good fresh stuff. There's all kinds of weird stuff that finds its way into my playlists. I never know what I'm gonna play until I'm playing it anyway.